Today we are going to learn about development in medical science. We are also going to learn about wonderful medical instruments and ways for prevention of diseases. We all want to be healthy, for which we need clean environment and daily exercises, nutritious food and good medical care. Medical science has made tremendous progress. Several methods of diagnosing and medical instruments have been invented. Thousands of medicines have been developed for treating diseases. So let us learn about some major developments in medical science. Number 1, the thermometer. The thermometer is also called as medical thermometer or doctor thermometer or clinical thermometer. It is used to measure body temperature in humans or sick animals. Traditional thermometer uses alcohol or mercury, but newer thermometers uses infrared radiation to record temperature. The normal temperature of a healthy person is 98.6 Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. If the temperature goes up beyond that, it means the person has fever. Some thermometers have both Fahrenheit and Celsius scale. Thermometers are available with analog and digital numbers. Did you know that Mercury Thermometer was invented by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit in 1714? It is a small glass thermometer designed with a narrow tubing above the bulb. When the thermometer is removed from the body, the mercury column shows the reading. Did you know a thermometer is a glass tube filled with alcohol or mercury that is sealed on both ends? Did you know that the original thermometer was invented in the year 1593 by a man named Galileo? It was made of a glass tube with water. The second instrument that we are going to learn about is the stethoscope. The stethoscope is a doctor's instrument. It is used to listen to patient's chest cavity, heat and pulse points. Doctors listen for sounds of congestion in the lungs and irregular heartbeats. Nurses may also use the stethoscope to listen for blood flow during pressure checks. It was invented in the year 1816 by Dr. René Laennec, who made a cylinder from several sheets of paper and used to check his patients. He discovered he could hear internal sounds of the patients clearly. Dr. René Laennec called his inventions mediate osculation in 1819. His friends convinced him to name the invention the stethoscope, after the Greek word stethos, which means chest, and scope, which means to view. The third instrument is the microscope. The first microscope developed was the optical microscope. An early microscope was made by Hans Lippershey and Zacharias Janssen in 1590 in Middelburg, Netherlands. It had a single lens. It used drops of water confined to a small hole that functioned as a magnifying lens. The glass replaced water as medium. The earliest microscope magnifies a small object and makes it look big. It helps us to see small things that we cannot see with our naked eyes. The invention of microscope helped scientists to see the bacteria, protozoa that causes diseases. Over the years, scientists identified the germs that cause different diseases. Then they became successful to make medicines to cure these diseases. Surgery. Sometimes to cure a disease or repair the organs, surgeons have to cut open the body and operate on the organs. Surgery is performed by using instruments and medicines. Long ago, surgery was performed by barber surgeons. French surgeon Ambroise Paré developed new surgical techniques and became famous as the father of modern surgery. By 1536, he was a master surgeon. Today, through surgery, doctors replace damaged organs. Heart surgery, kidney transplant, and plastic surgery are common today. Surgery enables us to lead a longer life. Sushruta was the father of surgery. He was also a teacher of Ayurveda. He lived in India about 2500 years ago. He performed complicated surgery like cataract surgery, brain surgery, and urinary surgery. There are great and incredible medicines. There are a few medicines which are of great use to doctors. These medicines help doctors cure diseases. Like chloroform. Chloroform was discovered by American physician Samuel Guthrie. It was named chloroform Jean-Baptiste Dumas. In 1847, Sir James Young Simpson discovered the anesthetic properties of chloroform. He successfully introduced it for general medical use. Chloroform is used as an anesthetic during surgery. Inhaling chloroform vapors depresses the patient's central nervous system and makes him unconscious. It allows the doctor to perform surgery. Before, the use of chloroform surgery was very painful to patients. Number 2, penicillin. Penicillin is one of the earliest antibiotics. It is derived from the word penicillium mole. Antibiotics are natural substances released by bacteria and fungi into their environment. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928. This medicine kills certain types of germs that causes tuberculosis, malaria, cholera, and plague. It is an antibiotic which prevents infections in the body and the growth of bacteria. Vaccination. It is believed that vaccinations have been used in India, China, and Iran in ancient times. English Dr. Edward Jenner discovered the first vaccine to prevent smallpox. He observed that dairy maids who had previously been sick with cowpox did not catch smallpox, a disease similar to cowpox. Jenner wondered if the dairy maids had developed immunity against smallpox, which at that time killed people in epidemics. He tested this theory on an 8-year-old boy, Phipps. He took some matter from milkmaid's cowpox blisters and injected into the boy. The boy recovered from cowpox and did not get smallpox. He therefore found protection against smallpox. He successfully tested this method of preventing smallpox on other people. Today, we must thank Jenner for wiping out smallpox from the world. Since then, vaccination has been developed for many diseases. Pasteurization. Pasteurization is one of the safety measures in milk processing. It is the method of heating milk to kill bacteria so that it lasts longer. The method was invented by a French scientist called Louis Pasteur. So it was named Pasteurization. It destroys harmful bacteria in the milk. Pasteurization ensures safety, quality, and a longer shelf life for milk. Today, the milk available in polypacks and bottles is pasteurized. It cannot spread any disease because it is free from bacteria. Did you know the first pasteurization test was completed by Louis Pasteur and Claude Bernard on April 20th, 1862? We use certain things to food items to preserve them. Salt and sugar are two common preservatives which we add to food items to preserve them for long. These preservatives slow down the activity of germs. Some food items we preserve by adding salt and sugar are sauce, jam, jelly, pickles, etc. Keep clean to stay healthy. Germs cause many diseases. Because of unbalanced diet, we suffer from those diseases. We can keep our body healthy if we take some precautions, like keep yourself and your surroundings clean and neat. Wash your hands with soap and water before and after eating. Always throw garbage in a dustbin and cover it. Exercise regularly for fitness. Always eat good, nutritious food. Keep the food always covered. Let's do a quick sum up. Clinical thermometers are used to measure body temperature in sick animals and patients. The normal temperature of our body is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. A stethoscope is used to listen to a patient's chest cavity, heart, and pulse points. Sushruta was the father of Indian surgery. The milk available in polypacks and bottles is pasteurized. Glossary. Tremendous, very great in amount. Infrared, electromagnetic radiation of equipment or techniques. Optical, especially in relation to the action of light. Incredible, hard to believe. Vaccination, treatment with a vaccine to produce immunity against a disease. Blister, a small bubble on the skin filled with serum and caused by friction. Unbalance, lack of stability. Let's do a mind map. We've studied about wonderful medical instruments like the thermometer, the stethoscope, the microscope, and we've studied that they can be used for surgery. They are, great and incredible medicines and penicillin. And there are ways for prevention of diseases like vaccination, pasteurization, and preservation. And it is important to keep clean and be healthy.